Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. It's April 22nd, 2020. We're still in the middle of coronavirus time, but today we are going to concentrate on something else. If you don't know, today is Earth Day. It's the 50th anniversary, first celebrated in 1970. Earth Day is participated in by at least 190 nations. It began with one, and it's now 190. There's about 196 countries in the world. So this is one of the things that the whole world kind of gets behind, and it makes sense. Our first job as humankind was to take care of this place, and it's still our charge today. I think one of the easiest things for Christians to get behind and connect with the rest of the world should be in caring for our planet, doing things that make ecological sense, that show that we honor this creation that God has given us. So today I'm going to read Psalm 8, and I think as we read through it, you'll understand why I chose it for Earth Day. I'm going to read from the NIV, Psalm 8, and then I'm also going to read from the Message, because I like the phrases that he uses to help me think in a different way about our job as caretakers and rulers in this place. So Psalm 8. Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory in the heavens. Through the praise of children and infants, you have established a stronghold against your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them. You have made them a little lower than the angels and crowned them with glory and honor. You have made them rulers over the works of your hands, and you have put everything under their feet. All the flocks and herds, and the animals of the wild, the birds in the sky and the fish of the sea, all that swim the paths of the sea. Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You're probably familiar with the beginning and ending phrase. We sing it from time to time. This was a popular psalm for the Hebrews as well, and they would use it at times of worship. But today, connecting it with Earth Day is going back to the very beginning. When in the garden, when in Genesis, God gave us the responsibility to care for the earth, to watch over, to be the leaders. In this psalm, he says rulers, but not rulers that we take for our benefit, but to be the kind of ruler that God is. He is benevolent and kind and thinking of those in his charge. So much so that he comes and dies for us. In much the same way, we should look to those that are under our responsibility, other humankind, and certainly the animals and the fish of this world. It's our duty to care and preserve what God has created. So I thought it was very fitting that we would read this psalm on Earth Day and celebrate with the rest of the world. In a time we're connected by pandemic, to be reminded that we're also connected in other ways, in other missions. Not just to survive this, but to thrive and to lead and to care. So let's read the psalm again, this time from the Message, and listen for some of his language that might cause you to hear it a little differently. God, brilliant Lord, yours is a household name. Nursing infants gurgle choruses about you. Toddlers shout the songs that drown out enemy talk and silence atheist babble. I look up at your macro skies, dark and enormous. Your handmade sky jewelry, moon and stars, mounted in their settings. Then I look at my micro self and wonder, why do you bother with us? Why take a second look our way? Yet we're so narrowly missed being God's bright with Eden's dawn light. You put us in charge of your handcrafted world. Repeated to us your Genesis charge. Made us lords of sheep and cattle, even animals out in the wild. Birds flying and fish swimming, whales singing in the ocean deeps. God, brilliant Lord, your name echoes around the world. So certainly one way we echo and glorify the name of the Lord is showing honor and glory to his creation. Not to see creation as the God, but to realize that it is the handcrafted work of our God. And he has given us the responsibility to love and to care for the world around us, for the people around us, to love them as he loves them. Not out of a sense of scarcity, but out of a sense of abundance. For us to use what he's given in ways that benefit all, and not just for the benefit of a few. Not for greed or to make money, but to care and to uphold its beauty. So join me in celebrating Earth Day, celebrating our responsibility, and encourage others to care for the world around us. I hope to see you soon. Stay safe, stay well, and stay connected.